Are you interested in starting your own faceless YouTube automation channel, but all people do is tell you to go to Are you interested in starting your own faceless YouTube automation channel, but all people do is tell you to go to
Here we go.
Are you interested in starting your own faceless YouTube automation channel, but all people do is tell you to go
Okay, peace, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. What's up, y'all? Okay, there we go. Let me put on my video just to show you everybody. Welcome in, welcome. All right, cool. We should be good now. Hey, what's up, everybody? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Do me a favor and type unlock in the chat below so I can know we all good. All right, type unlock if you can hear me. All right, Coach Antoine here. Super excited. Today is session 2 of AI School. We just warming up, y'all. Just warming up. I swear. I feel like I want to rush through this. I want to get to like some of the best projects and examples and training, but we got to do this slowly but surely. On that note, I'm actually going to start to escalate some of these sessions, and I want to start doing like 2 a week. Sometime 3 a week. So what I will just say is, like, if you're on YouTube, please subscribe, please turn on notifications, because I get real excited about stuff and sometimes I just can't hold back. So, and if you miss it, if I'm like sporadic and like, yo, tomorrow I'm going live and we about to build XYZ and you can't make it, it's all right. The replay will be there for you. But what I will say is just challenge yourself to stay on it. That way you don't fall too far behind. So if you miss, let's say, a Wednesday session, listen, Thursday or Friday, make sure you get on it and you caught up by the time Monday comes back around. It's okay if you missed the live, but please, the replays are there for you, okay? All right, sounds like we can be heard. We can be heard. Do me a favor, let me know how you feeling today. For one, hope everybody's in good spirits. For 2, let me know if this is your first AI School session or your second one, type of 1 or 2 first. If this is your first, type of 1. If this is your second, type of 2. And then also, if you're a member, type member in the chat below so I can know which members is in the building. And thank y'all so much for being here on this beautiful Monday night. It's beautiful for me, at least. I'm in Florida. I'm in Orlando specifically. Some great weather down here. Oh my God, beautiful, beautiful. Took my mom down here for her 60th. So just wanted to get her a good vibe. So I'm here, but guess what? I'm still making time for the tribe. I'm super excited. They literally playing some glow-in-the-dark golf right now. I should be there with them, but this trip was kind of last minute, and they knew I already had AI School scheduled, so they okay with it. And we had an amazing day. And I'm vlogging now, y'all, so I'm just trying to share my journey to show y'all the process of being balanced with life, how I balance business, nonprofit work, teaching, and then family, spirituality, everything. So hope y'all tap in. Once again, all of that is going to be on my YouTube. So thank y'all again. I'm just trying to be as transparent as possible and give as much value as possible. So let me check out some of these comments we got coming through. We got a few tools. So shout out to everybody who came back twice. Kufu, you a member now from last week. That's dope. Welcome to Florida. All right, yeah. What part of Florida are you in, family? Awesome. All right. Yeah, a lot of people came back. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Does the sound good? Because I realized last week we had a little echo. So let me know if the sound is sounding good. Wow. A lot of people here for the second time. This is great. Okay, Faith. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it took away a little time from the family. West Palm. Okay, I got family in West Palm. Love West Palm. I was supposed to move there, actually. Okay, cool. So we about to jump into it. Let me do a quick little overview. This is going to be like the quickest, speediest intro ever because most of the people have already been here before. Okay. But this series is called AI School. I'm calling it like a free live boot camp that we're going to be doing once and sometimes twice a week. Don't be surprised if I go 3 times a week because it's that much I want to share. It's just so much. It's just so much I got for y'all. So I'm really excited to be doing these sessions with you, okay? So this path is supposed to strategically and ethically teach you how to use prompt engineering to generate dynamic apps, images, videos, text, and so much more. My name is Antoine.Digital. I like to consider myself a tech coach, a career coach, a transformation coach, even a cage coach. I like to help people unlock their cages, whatever they may be, whether that's a mental, physical, spiritual, or financial cage. Reach out, hit me up, and we can work on something together. I've been through a lot in my life, so believe me, I can help you probably more than you think. And even though I look a little young, your boy got some experience. But at the same time, I know that I can't solve everybody's problems. Sometimes you just need an ear, you know, to vent to. And believe me, I get a lot of DMs, emails, yeah, a lot of stuff where people just kind of let me know what they're going through. They need some guidance, and I love to do it, especially in an ethical kind of way. My mission, though, is literally just to figure out how to spark something inside of you, okay? And if I could spark something inside of you, I really believe that that can grow into a flame, a fire, a wildfire that could become contagious. So if we could spread positivity, that would be great to me. My teachings, my philosophy is there's yin and there's yang, yin and yang. There's lightness and there's darkness, okay? We're not going to be able to ever get rid of either one totally, completely. I think that's just the way that the Most High set it up. However, we balance. Once again, that's a big thing for me right now is balance. And I feel like somehow, some way, you need to figure out which side of the equation you on. If you feel like you on the light side, you need to be bringing as much light to this world as possible, okay? One of our great leaders, fearless leaders said, you know, being quiet makes you just as guilty as the people doing wrong. Or something like that. I know I kind of butchered that quote, but that's just what stuck with me. It's like, you can't stay silent. You can't be dormant. You can't just sit there and act like nothing's going on around you. We are in a state of emergency and have been for a long time. And the foot is on people's neck, and this is getting tighter and tighter. So we got work to do. So that's why I'm here. If you're confused and like, what the heck is this all about? This is no tricks, no gimmicks. I love to just pour into people. And I really love when people say, hey, I just got this job. Or, hey, I just started this business. Or, hey, I just made $4,000 trading. I got a message like that recently. Hey, I made $20,000 trading, right? Oh, really? Okay, cool. We want you to be a coach at the Unlock Academy. We taught you how to trade. Now we want you to be a coach. So this is the kind of things that I'm like literally living for outside of family and friends. It's like, this is my purpose right here. So really on it, really loving it. And remember, it's more and more value to come. So this is my YouTube channel. Thank you for everybody who's here. Please subscribe. Please hit the like button. I want to make sure that good content like this goes higher. And also willing to do shout outs to anybody who does subscribe, man. Drop your business in the chat, or maybe you want to shout out somebody's birthday, whatever. Let's spread the love. Let's build this tribe, this community. And I just want to show you that I recognize you and thank you for recognizing me. Okay. So I'm going to talk a little bit about AI. I'm going to talk a little bit about the good and the bad once more time. The bad news is it's definitely being weaponized. Every day I'm seeing more and more articles. I'm seeing more videos. I'm seeing more memes about the way people are using AI in a bad way. And then also how people are using it in a way to maliciously steal data from people or steal information from people. It's getting real crazy out here, and all kind of companies, institutions, entities are tapping into this world, and we got to be on point about it, okay? The goal is for a group of us to stay united, to keep that ethical mindset and make sure that we use AI as something positive and not nothing negative. Kind of similar to how, you know, on social media, for example, there's boundaries, right? There's a lot of like nudity and extra stuff on there that probably shouldn't be on there, but it's limited, right? The developers, the owners of these companies are like, hey, look, anytime it's something too violent, or something that's too overt, whatever it may be. Let's try to limit it. Let's try not to let it just be too open on the internet. And of course, that doesn't always work, right? Technology isn't perfect, but there are people trying. And I feel like that's what we got to do with AI as well. Let's not just say AI is all bad. Let's figure out how to get the good out of it and also do it in an ethical way with boundaries. So that's our goal, okay? Also, the goal is to be realistic and not be dinosaurs. Let's not be naive to what's about to happen with the power of this new tool. Companies, churches, governments are going to want to use AI to automate more things, to make things more efficient, to remove human error and all that good stuff. So AI is going to replace a lot of repetitive tasks like we talked about last session. So if you want to hear more about why this is happening and when this is going to happen and how it's going to happen, go back, watch session 1 and, get this real full deep dive into where AI is headed and where it's taking us, actually where we're taking us, because we're developing this thing. Also, we're giving it data. The more you're on the internet, the more you're feeding into, this pretty much supercomputer, this super brain that's going to be able to do 90% of what we do, So it is what it is. It's something that, once again, is unavoidable, but it's what is possible is for us to regulate it and ethically use it and show people and teach people how to use it. I'm teaching my kids, I'm teaching my siblings, I'm teaching my team, like, this is how we use it. I'm not showing them how to go ahead and write all kind of scripts that hack this bank account or do this and that. I can do those things, and I'm choosing not to. And I hope that you, with this power and this information that I give you, I hope the same thing. I would hate for me to be coming on here teaching something that I want to be a positive outcome and you take it and do something negative with it. Okay. So please honor my request and don't do nothing crazy. All right. Don't do nothing crazy. Okay, cool. Let me see if any questions. We all good. Sound is good. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Okay, cool. Checking out the I got the chat on my phone. Okay. Hey, we up in this joint. We up in here. We up in here. All right, cool. Listen, I don't know what we got to do to start these super stickers and super chats, but I would love to see it. I be on people live streams. I'm like, how come they getting super chats and super stickers? What's that all about? So I got to figure out what I got to do to make y'all show some super love. We're going to figure it out, though. Y'all let me know. Let me know what I need to do. I need to offer something. Am I missing something? Let me know. That's some good stuff. All right, cool. So the good news is, once again, that where there's risk, there's also reward. So much opportunity here. So once again, go back and hear more about the opportunities that come with AI. And then, yeah, we'll get into it. So right now, what I want to do is, let me show you something right here. We talked about memberships, how to join a tribe, the people who want to go ahead and get this coding. This is what we're going to use to get started, okay? All right, we're going to turn, this is the goal. The goal is, for this first project, is to build an automated trading bot. An automated trading bot is some software that can automatically read something in the market, try to find a pattern, and then put a trade in, okay? So let's see if we can make that happen. Any questions along the way, just let me know, okay? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to beat y'all with the questions we already answered last week. And remember, the replays are there. So I want to honor the people who are being consistent, who coming back to back. I don't want to waste their time and be going over the same stuff over and over again. So that's why the replay is there, so you can catch up. Now, let's talk about the coding that we're about to do. So we're about to build this automated trading bot. We're going to use a few different tools. For one, we're going to use ChatGPT. That's our AI assistant. Okay, so ChatGPT is pretty much, think of it as like your personal coder, okay, your personal programmer. Imagine that, right? That you can actually, free, right? Because we're going to be using ChatGPT 3. Eventually, in some of these sessions, I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT 4, and I'm going to show you the differences between both. But for right now, because I know most people are still trying out ChatGPT and these large language models, and you don't want to put any money into it just yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to be using the free version. So that's ChatGPT 3.5, I think is the latest one as of this video recording. So we're going to be using that. It's like our personal little programmer. It's going to do whatever we tell it to do. Okay. Then specifically, we're going to be telling that AI to code for us in Python. All right. So code is the language between us and the computer. So the computer really is what's going to be doing the work for us. Okay. The computer is what we tell to trade for us automatically. We're going to tell the computer to go and get this data, see if there's a trading opportunity, and if so, put a trade in. Okay. Now, in order to do that, we have to talk in the computer language, which is called coding. Okay. So we're programmers, right? We're programming the computer by writing code. Okay. So a programmer is somebody who tells the computer what to do. You tell the computer what to do by speaking its language. The language is called code. Okay. If that makes sense, do me a favor, type a big yes in the chat. Big yes in the chat. Let me know we good. All right. ChatGPT and Python. Okay, this is crazy. These are some powerful tools, right? And I don't even know if y'all know the kind of weapons I'm putting in y'all hands right now, but these are some powerful tools. Okay. Next, we got Oanda. Now, Oanda is more so a platform, and it's full of data. So Oanda is a broker, a trading broker. They have a bunch of data on currencies. So I'm gonna show you how to automatically trade currencies. And this is literally the biggest industry in the world. From my research says, $6 to $7 trillion every single day exchanges hands on a foreign exchange. Why? Because people are always traveling the world, for one. So as you travel from America to Mexico, or from Mexico to Ghana, or from Ghana to Nigeria, every time you go to a new country, you're probably exchanging money, currency for another currency. So that's one big way. And then also the wealthy of the world, right? They found a way how to make money and make this into an investment. They say, okay, how about we take the currency exchange rate and make that something that we can profit off of? Go figure, right? So that's a whole industry now. It's called the Forex industry. And we can literally make money by waiting for the price of a currency to go up or down. So if the US dollar is getting stronger for some reason, we can make money with the US dollar. If it's getting weaker for some reason, we can make money as it's getting weaker. Trading is amazing because you can make money as the market is going up or going down. So it's a great way to hedge your money against any kind of like economic collapse or something like that. Okay. Feel me? You're making sense? I see a lot of yeses in the chat. Okay, cool. You are communicating effectively. And I see, I'm sorry. Oh, and I thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Cool. Okay, you late, but you here. You good. You right. You on time. You all good. All right. So we talked about ChatGPT, which is our programming assistant. Python is our coding language that we're going to be telling ChatGPT to code in, because we can tell ChatGPT to code in multiple different languages. There's a bunch of different languages we could tell it to code in. We'll get to that later. But Python to me is my favorite. It's so flexible. It's becoming like, it's probably #1 language in the world. We can Google it and see, but it's definitely one of the most powerful and popular coding languages out there. And then Oanda is where we're going to be pulling data from and also putting trades on. So we're going to say, hey, Oanda, give me this data on this currency. Then we're going to say, hey, ChatGPT, find a pattern in that data. And then we're going to say, if we find a pattern, send a message back to Oanda and say, I want to put a trade in. Got it? Cool. Now, in order to do this, we need a vehicle, right? We need somewhere to put this code. We need somewhere to actually run this code. And that's where PyCharm comes in. PyCharm is just a coding engine, a coding environment where we put our code in. So ChatGPT is going to give us the code, and you're going to see me copy and paste it into PyCharm. Okay. All right. Whew. Let's get this thing going, y'all. Let's get this thing going. It's all good, Ty. You all good, brother? You all good? All right. So do me a favor real quick. How much time y'all got for this live session? Let me know how long you got. You got 30 minutes, you got 60 minutes, you got 90, you got 120. And if you got all night, just put all night. Just let me know, because I want to know what my speed should be. I want to see where most people time, where their mind is at, where their time is at, where their grind is at. Okay. I know I'm gonna get a lot of all-nighters, but who the people who yo. Okay, I see an hour. If you can't stay for that long, it's all good. I'm gonna be honest, this probably gonna be probably in that 60 to 90, 60 to 120 range. All night, all night. Oh yeah, I got a good group right here. Oh, I got a good group right here. Let's go. I should join last year. I apologize. It's all good. You ain't know. You ain't know. But now you know. Now you here. Don't say that again next year. Don't be saying next year I should have joined this year. Okay. On that note, we still got some scholarship money left. If you wasn't here last week, I mentioned that, at Unlock Academy, when you become a member and you pay your monthly fees or annual, if you want to do annual, then your funds go towards a lot, not only software needs and like overhead lights and all that good stuff, and staff, but also to scholarships. Like, so you are actually helping somebody else get into the program as well. So we do this thing to where we give scholarships. And this year, what we're doing is we're giving away literally 50% of all of the money that we made last year back in scholarships. You heard that? Okay. So we're super excited about that. And if you would like a scholarship, the way it works is you send us an email and you pretty much we'll take care of half of the year for you. So you pay for half of your year membership, we'll do the other half. We did that for a few people last week. Welcome to the tribe once again. And I just want to make sure that we mention that because until those funds are exhausted, we got to get it out there. We got to let you know, like, these are your resources, take advantage of it. Okay. So yeah, you can always reach out about that. My email is Antoine@unlock.academy. Okay. Let me see if I can put that right there. Okay. That's our help desk emails right there. Hey, all right, let's get it. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna minimize the screen a little bit. Really quick, just in case you don't already have it. This is oops, I don't know what just happened there. Okay, this is ChatGPT. If you don't know what this is already, you go to openai.com and you can use ChatGPT for free. Okay. So up here this is how I started the prompt and how I told ChatGPT what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna get into this in a second, right? But first, what I want to do, right, before I even get into that, the first thing I want to do is I want to show y'all exactly what I did. I want to show y'all exactly what I did first. I want to show y'all what trading looks like, what this strategy is that I'm telling it to look for. So I'm gonna go over here. So I'm on a chart right now, okay? I'm on tradingview.com. Tradingview.com is one of the most popular trading websites out there. It's somewhere where you can go and just see data on any financial instrument, stocks, bonds, Forex, crypto, you name it, oil, gold, corn, whatever it is, you can see all that data right up here, okay? So let me go ahead and do this. I'm gonna hide this down here. Cool. And then I want to show y'all specifically. Okay. So to my people who never traded before, type a 0 if you have zero trading experience. You never even looked at these charts or you don't understand how these charts work more specifically. Okay. 0.5, okay. Is Bard different? So Bard is like the competitor to ChatGPT. They're both really, really great behind the scenes. They have like significant amount of data in them, but they're still learning as they go along. I would say ChatGPT 4 is way ahead of Bard, but not for long. Google has a lot of data, as you can expect. They have a lot of data, but so does ChatGPT. ChatGPT is pretty much owned by Microsoft. So it's really Microsoft versus Google. So, you know, those are two big giants. And, you know, they've both been collecting data from us for the last 30 years. So they got it. Okay, cool. All right. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to break this down right here. So I'm on a chart right now. This chart just represents the price of our euro versus US dollar. So what this means is when you see this chart, I know you probably see this too, but look, if you notice, right, this chart pretty much is going down, right? It's going down. Okay. See that? It's going down. That chart is going down. So what this means is, look over here to the top. Let's say Euro USD. This is how much is the euro worth compared to the US dollar. Okay. So the euro is we know that's the currency that they use in Europe. Now it's always going to be compared to another currency. So in this specific case, we're trying to see, is it stronger than the US dollar? If this market is going down, that means no, it's not. That means the US dollar is actually stronger than the euro at this moment. Okay. So this, if you look over here, this goes back to August 30th. August 30th. So since August 30th, the euro has been getting weaker and weaker and weaker compared to the US dollar. Okay. So on August 30th, if you would have said, I predict this market is going to go down, you will be making money right now. Okay. Making good money all the way up until today's date. So that's what trading involves. You want to be on the right side of the trend. If it's trending down, you want to put in a sell order. That's by clicking this red button up here. You click this red button when you think the market going to go down. Now, when you think the market is going to go up, you press this blue button right here. When you think the market is going to go up. Okay. That's it. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. And we're going to get into some terminology later on. We got day trading school. If you want to learn how to do this, I'll show you from 1st grade to 12th grade how to read these charts on a slower pace. But overall, I just want you to get the general idea. The market is going down, so we want to be putting in sell orders and making money as it goes down. Okay, I know it's a weird concept when people first hear it, that you can make money as the market goes down, but it's just like you put in a prediction. It's like going to a football game and you say, I think the New York Jets are going to lose. If you're right, Las Vegas casinos will pay you money for being right. If they lose, you can make money. Okay. Same way with trading. If you think that the euro is going to go down, you can make money. If you think the price of oil is going to go down, you can make money. Okay. And you find out these things by a couple different ways. There's 2 different ways. One, by looking at this chart and finding patterns, or by 2, looking at the news and figuring out what kind of economic reports are about to come out. Is it a recession? Is inflation high? Are interest rates going up? Is there a pandemic going on right now? You know, just big headlines in the news. You don't have to watch the news all day, every day. Instead, you just want to know what are the big headlines. And I'll show you exactly which headlines to watch out for. Okay. More on that later, though. So the goal is just to know, is this market about to go up or go down? Now, there's one more thing that we can use to help us figure out. Well, there's a lot more things, but here's another tool that you can use. It's called an indicator. An indicator indicates what's about to happen, okay? Sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong, but it's there to help you out. So the specific indicator, the one I want to show you, is called the RSI. The Relative Strength Index. It tells you how strong the market is. So let me show you this right here. Now I'm lining this up for you so you can know exactly why why I'm showing you this right here, right? I'm gonna let you know, because this is all gonna be a part of the strategy that we give to the trading bot, okay? You change the color of the cursor. Let me try. I don't really know how to do that on Zoom, but let's do it. That's what we're here for. We're here to debug together. We all good? Everybody can still hear? Everybody still tapped in? Let me see. Hover, click on view options. Where is view options? I don't even see that. Zoom mouse ratio. Don't see it there. Don't see it there. Don't see it there. I'm trying for you, family, but if not, I'll be ready for you next time. Let me make sure. Don't see it there. All right, how about on Mac real quick? I'm on a Mac right now. Pointer control, maybe. Dang, I tried for you, family. I'm gonna figure it out for you. I'm gonna figure it out for you by next session, okay? I got you. Maybe pointer one more time, invert colors mode. Okay, bigger. Okay, here we go. We figured it out. We figured it out. There you go. All right, cool. I think we're good now. All right, here we go. All right, bet. All right, so we good. So this is good too, because now this makes it easier for you to see it. All right, now check this out. So the RSI, right, is an indicator. Once again, it indicates what's about to happen. I hope y'all really listen. I'm with some good people, so this is good. I don't have to feel like I got to rush this information. This is good. So the RSI, so first of all, this is the price up here, right? Remember, this is the price. The price does this all day. It goes up, goes down. Also, just to be clear, let me go ahead and make sure I'm clear on something real quick. Let me make sure I'm clear on this right here. Y'all see these like these blue lines going down the middle, right? These blue dotted lines going down the middle of my screen vertically. Those represents days. So this right here is literally from this blue dotted line is from August 31st, right, to September 1st. This is from September 1st to September 2nd. This is from, or actually to the 4th because the weekend don't count. Now this is Monday. So this is from Monday, okay? And then this day right here is Tuesday. And then this next day is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So every little block is one day of trading, okay? So I just want you to understand that. So specifically on this day right here, right, which was like a Monday, the market went down all Monday, okay? And then on Tuesday, the market just played around a little bit. But on Wednesday, it dropped down some more. On Thursday, it played around a little bit. But on Friday, it went up, okay? Next Monday, it went back down half the day, but then went up for the rest of the day. On Tuesday, it went down. And then on Wednesday, it went all the way down. Okay. If that makes sense, type unlock, just so you can see this is how days work with trading. It doesn't just go all the way down one day. It takes some days to get from way up here, which was on the 30th, to way down here, which was on the 11th. And then from the 11th to the 18th, it got lower. Okay. All right. Somebody asks, what time frame do I recommend trading on? We're not going to talk about time frames today. I recommend trading on whatever one make you comfortable, because some people like this trade slower. They like to just let the trade take a couple days, a couple weeks. Some people like to be only in for a couple minutes, right? Maybe a couple hours. So it's up to you and your schedule, your routine, and what really works for your trading style. And we could talk more about that later on. Specifically, I also do one-on-one trainings. So if you want a one-on-one training, send me an email as well. I'm not doing any September, but I am looking for people for October. Okay. September, I already got my slots. I sent the email out. Shout out to everybody who signed up. I'm excited to continue working with y'all one-on-one. Some people I still didn't do our first one-on-one with yet. So check your email, because I sent out some emails to make sure we can get something lined up. But yeah, anyway, if you need some more, breakdown, I got you. But day to day, right? That's how the market moves. Day. It goes up some days, it goes down some days, and some days it just stays in the middle. It's three different types of markets. You got the market that's going up like this. Okay. You got the market that's going down like this. Okay. Or you got the market that's just moving side to side like this. See the difference? See the difference? This market is trending up. This market is trending down. This market is trending sideways, and we call that consolidation. Okay. Okay, cool. Shout out to everybody who joining in. You good? We haven't got into the coding part yet. Just making sure we're on the same page with what trading is. So these are the three different types of markets. Right now, we see that this is the market that's actually happening right now. That's what this is. Okay. It don't look exactly like that, but it's comparable, right? You see it look kind of close, right? That's what we're working on right there. So now let's go ahead and check it out. I'm about to clear this up a little bit, and I'm going to show you a strategy. I'm going to teach you one specific strategy on trading. Okay. So watch this. I'm going to open up the RSI again, and the RSI is at the bottom of the screen. I want you to pay attention to this right here. This is the RSI up here. Let me hide this yellow line. We don't need it. Okay, just making it simple for y'all. We can get into advanced stuff later on. Now watch this right here. The market, the market right here was going up, right? It got up here. Now, how do we know? How could you have known as a trader? Because you can make a lot of money by knowing this. How could you have known that this market was about to go down? How could you have known that? Okay. There's a few different ways. There's a few different strategies. I could probably look more to the past and see if there's another way to know, but I'm going to show you a way to find out using the RSI. Okay. So the RSI tells us how strong the market is. Now watch when I open up the RSI. This is this purple line down here. Okay. Check this out, y'all. When the RSI, which goes up and down in between these 0 and 100, that's what it does all day. Somebody wrote an equation for this. This guy named R. Willard or something like that. He made an equation. What he did was he calculated how many people were buying right now and how many people were selling, and did this little equation and found out that you know, we can pretty much normalize who's in control, whether it's the buyers or the sellers right now. If the buyers are in control, that means that this price, I mean, the RSI is getting higher, okay? If the sellers are in control, that means it's lower, like down here, okay? So this is the other catch though. If it ever goes this high, okay, if the RSI goes this high, if it goes up above the 70 level, if you look over here to my left, I mean my right over here, you see this is 70 level. So if the market goes above this level, guess what? That's called an overbought market. Overbought means too many people are buying and this market is probably about to come down, okay? Now it's a prediction. It's not always right, but it's right a lot of the times, especially on higher time frames, which we'll talk about later. But it's just an indication that something is about to change. So look at this right here. It's above the 70 level here, and it's above the 70 level here. So remember, we want to know, how do we know when this market is about to come down so we can take advantage and make some money? That's what we want to do. We want to bring in $200, $300, $2,000, $3,000. It's all about how much money you put in, okay? So we want to be able to know that. In this situation right here, once again, this was above the 70 level. Once it made that pitch above the 70 level, you could have said right up here, look at this, how it moves at the same time too. This market goes up, the RSI goes up, the price is going up as well. Okay, the price of the euro was going up. But once it went above the 70 level, we got our indication that this is probably about to start coming down. And look, it does. The RSI starts to coming down, the price starts to come down as well. So at this point is when you want to click that red button and say, I want to sell. So that's the strategy. Okay, it's a simple strategy. It doesn't work all the time, but it works sometime. And you could try it out and back test it and see how often it wins and how much money you would make off of it if you were trading. Okay. So when it's up here, it's exhausted. It's overbought. Too many people are buying. It's like when Bitcoin hit $70,000. It was exhausted. The RSI was high and everybody knew this thing is about to come down. But the rookies, the beginners, not to shoot at you or anybody, it's just true. As a rookie or as a beginner, you just don't even know how to realize that. So you're hearing everybody talking about Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that, and you like, I'm about to jump into this market because Bitcoin is 70,000 and I heard it's about to be 100,000 or 200. One person said it's going to be worth $1 million. Let me get in. But what you don't know is that markets go up, come down before they go back up again. So you don't want to buy when it's too high. Remember, write that down in your notes. Don't buy when it's too high. Okay, you want to wait for it to come back down. Buy it at a discount. Okay, buy it at a discount before you get in. It's kind of like the real estate market. When houses are skyrocketed and houses in your neighborhood worth 400,000 when they only was worth 200,000 last week, you don't go buy that house right now. Wait, give it a minute. Unless you know it's about to keep on going up or for some reason, right? So anyway, we had that indication right here that this was exhausted and it was about to come down, okay? So if this is making sense right here, type unlock in the chat. If not, type your questions below and I want to answer them all one by one to make sure we all on the same page before we move forward. Because what I'm about to do is I'm about to show you how we can write code, or we can use our assistant, right? We can use AI to write code for us to say, when my market is oversold, okay? When we see the market oversold, put in a trade. Do it for us. So even if you're sleeping at this time, you can have a bot do it for you. Okay, is y'all seeing the power of this now? Is it making sense? Type power if you really seeing the power of how this can work, okay? And that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to time this to where the bot automatically does it for us. This is real. This is some real stuff right here. Anybody on here been trading for a year or longer? Anybody on here been trading for a year or longer? Let me know. Yes, Faith. Faith said unlock, but quick question. When it's low, you're saying to buy and sell when it gets high. Yes. Yes. Specifically, when I say sell, it's two different types of sales. If you are already in a buy, right? If you are already in a position, right? Let's say, for example, the market was low over here, right? It's low because look at the RSI. The RSI is low, right? It's below the 30 line. When it's beneath the 30, that's how you know it's oversold. It's exhausted. Too many people are selling. So now it's time to buy, okay? And I can't wait for y'all to watch this replay 3 times and come back and say, it clicked. The first time you said it, I didn't really get it, but I watched the replay and I got it. That's how it works. It's fine. Repetition is the father of learning. Believe me. Okay. So down here, it was oversold. So right here, you buy, right? You buy because it's low. So you buy here, and this is on the 25th. And then you hold it over the weekend. It went up a little bit. Hold it another day. It went down a little bit, but then finally it shot up. Okay. It went down a little bit, but then finally it shot up. So yes, if you would have bought it right over here, when the RSI, the relative strength index indicator, the RSI, when it said it was oversold, if you bought, that's when you buy. Okay. And this is, once again, this is not trading advice. This is not me telling you to go ahead and trade this strategy. This is a common known fact about how the RSI works. You have to kind of put 2 or 3 different things together. So this is one, I like to think of it like a checklist. If you're going to put in a trade, make sure you got a checklist. There's 5 things I need to see before I put in my trade. 1, the RSI needs to be like this. 2, it needs to be this time of day. 3, it needs to be that, you come up with your rules. If you need help coming up with rules and strategy, once again, come to Unlock Academy, we got you. But anyway, this is just one rule, okay? So this is not a perfect strategy, but sometimes it works. In this situation, it would have worked. We see that the RSI was really low, so we would have put in a buy, and you would have 1, 2, 3 days later, you would have been up, super up, super up. This is crazy, right? Depending on how much money you invested, this could have been a $100 trade. This could have been a 10K trade. It just depends on how much money you invested. For the big banks, they trade in millions and billions. So this could have been a $200 million trade easily for them. Okay. So that's the strategy. Yes, you want to buy when it's low. But then let's say right here, there's 2 different types of sales, right? Remember, because you got to get your mind right. One sale is, let's say you were in this position, you rolled it up till it got way up here. Now you sell off your buy position. You take your profits and go. That's one kind of sale. You just take your money and you go. You out the market, totally out the market. The other kind of sale is this. When you see that this market is now exhausted on the buy side, it's overbought. Now you could put in a sell order and say, I predict that this market is going to go down. That's a different type of sale. Okay. One sale is selling off a position you already have. The other way where people use the word sell, they're saying, I want to bet against the euro. I want to bet against it. I think the euro is going to go down. So I want to put in a sell order, a short order. That's what another word is, short. I want to short the market because I think it's going to go down. Okay. So here you will put in a short order and you will hold it until it goes down. So this is dope because you could have made money as it went up. That's one trade. And then you make money as it goes down. That's a whole nother trade. 2 trades. Both of them would have been winners using this strategy. Okay. Once again, very simple strategy. Don't put a whole bunch of money towards this. Test it out. You know what I mean? Go ahead. You'll see. Okay. All right. Used to trade. I'm in ninth stock market. Okay. I'm in the stock market. Okay. A couple years ago. Okay, Faith, you got it. Cool. Great coaching because some things are hard for me. That's impressive. All right, cool. I'm glad I'm getting through. Yep. So that's the rule. Buy when it's low, sell when it's high. Yes, that's how we're going to do it. Okay. Cool. So we good. RSI. That's the strategy we're going off of. We're going to try to trade based off of exhausted markets. We're looking for exhausted markets. Okay. That's what we're looking for right now. Exhausted markets. So now I'm about to go back into ChatGPT and I'm going to break this down again. So now you can know what I was telling ChatGPT that I want to do. Watch this. Okay. Can you create me an automated Forex trading bot in Python using the Oanda API? Remember, Oanda is just our trading platform that we're going to be putting the trades in on. The API means they pretty much give us it's kind of like a pass. They give us a ticket to be able to put in trades using our bot. That's what the API does. It's pretty much like you're approved to automatically call our platform with your bot. That's what an API is, okay? It's like a agreement that we can do transactions back and forth between my bot our bot that we build and their platform. That's an API. It's an agreement for two different programs to talk back and forth. In this situation, it's our bot, and then it's the Oanda platform. I want a strategy that automatically puts in a long stop order. Long means buy. Short means sell, okay? Long means buy. Short means sell. Automatically put in a long stop order. Stop means a future order. So I want to put in a future buy order. That means put me in at a price in the future. If it comes up to this price, put me into the market. Okay. Now put me in a buy order when the RSI is below 30. Okay. On the H1 time frame. H1 just means every hour the price updates. We only care about what's happening from 7 o'clock, at 8 o'clock, at 9 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, at 11. It's more of a slower trading, which is less stress. You can trade on an M1, which is the 1 minute. That's when every 1 minute you see in the price change. What happened at 801, 802, 803, 804, and you can make money from 804 to 808. You can make money from 808 to 8:15. Like you can make money in 7-8 minutes. That's trading on the lower time frames. We trading on a higher right now because it's less stress. And also you get a higher win rate when you on a higher time frame because there's less fake outs. When you want a 1 minute chart and everything is moving super fast and you trading from minute to minute to minute, you get more fake outs. You get more confusion. Okay. You get more consolidation. And I teach you more about that in day trading school. But I just want you to know there's less predictability on like when you trading on quick time frames like M1. Okay. So again, I want a strategy that automatically puts in a buy order when the RSI is below 30. So when the RSI is saying oversold. Okay. And then I told it where I want to get in at. I'll talk more about the entry price later on. And I also told it a stop loss price and a take profit price. So I told the stop loss to be 10 pips underneath the current entry price. Okay. So 10 pips. Let's talk about that right here. So let's say we got in right around here because we said we want to get in when the price is below the 30, which is around here. So we would get in somewhere around here. And I said, put my stop loss down here. Stop loss means take me out the market if it comes down here. That sounded like I was about to rap. Take me out the market. I've been acting brand new. All right. So that's what that means. This is the stop loss down here. I'm going to write SL. Okay. It takes us out the market if it comes down here. And then this is the take profit. TP means take me out the market at a profit if it comes up here. Okay. So that's the numbers you need. You need to tell the bot when to take you out at a loss, and you need to tell the bot when to take you out at a profit. Easy, simple. Okay. Now it's also strategy to know Okay, well, when do I want it to take me out? How many points up, right? When euro goes up 10 points or when it goes up 20 points? Should I wait 30 points? Should I wait 40 points? How do I know when? That strategy, don't worry about that today. Today is not about mastering a strategy. Today is about mastering teaching the AI what you want it to do. So you just need to know that there's key things you need to know to tell it. Look at this sentence. I told it specifically Python. I told it specifically Oanda. I told it specifically I want to put in a buy order when the RSI is below 30 on the H1 time frame. I told it my entry point will be the moving average, which you don't know what that is right now, and that's fine. I don't want to confuse you, but we'll get to that. You could tell it, hey, put me in right away. You could say, hey, put me in once it goes up 10 more points, okay? You could say my stop loss is 10 pips below my entry, and my take profit should be the same amount as my stop loss. So if my stop loss is 10 points, my take profit should be 10 points, okay? These are just suggestions. We'll get into strategy later on. This is rough. We're not trying to do nothing spectacular. I just want you to see that you have to tell the computer what to do. Now, on the opposite side, I say put in a short order. Short means put in a sell order when the RSI is above 70 on the H1 time frame. Entry point should be same thing, the EMA 20, stop loss 10 pips above the recent high. Take profit should be the same amount as the risk, the same amount as our stop loss, okay? Excuse me. Okay, someone said, can we use the same prompt if we want the bot to trade off liquidity? You would use something a little bit different and you would tell it specifically what you mean by trade off liquidity. And yeah, but you can do it. You can use this program software to do that as well. Okay. Okay, I'm just making sure we ain't got no questions. We looking good. All right, cool. So let's look at some of the first code it gave us. It told us, hey, look, you know what? It's going to be hard to create a full bot and all that good stuff. I ignored ChatGPT when it be trying to tell me stuff like, hey, look, it requires a lot of work. Oh, no, it said good stuff this time. It said it requires comprehensive understanding of trading strategies, which is true. Risk management, which is true. You need to know how much money you risking per trade. Coding, which is true. And continuous monitoring, because you want to make sure you keep your eye on it. Cool. And it says also test this with a demo account. I love it. Look at that. Very, very, very decent, right? That's good. That's principle, teaching people how to really trade right. That's smart. Thank you. All right, so this is the code that it gave me, okay? This is the first code that it gave me. It's decent, but it wasn't really working, right? It was a couple things that was wrong. I ran the code and I realized that it was not working. But let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all exactly what I did. So up here in this top right-hand corner, you click copy code, okay? And then I'm going to open up my PyCharm. Open up PyCharm for y'all. Okay. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. All right, cool. So I'm about to create a new project. I'm gonna call this AI school trading bot. Okay. I'm gonna click create. Okay, so this is PyCharm. Okay, 1 second, and then I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with y'all. Boom, there we go. Here we go. So this is PyCharm. This is our coding environment, our coding engine. This is where all of the good trade the good coding happens, okay? So I just created a new project. You could do so as well by just going to File, New Project, and then yeah, it'll allow you to create a project, okay? So for my people who are in the Explore membership, as you're going through this and you're trying to learn, or the Python membership, if you're trying to learn how to do this and you need some help, remember, reach out on Slack and we'll get you right. Also, we do now have our Explore Slack group just for, you know, our members who are a part of AI school. We got it for y'all. Excited. We will be sending out that email either tonight or tomorrow morning. But we created it, had to make sure everything was safe, everything was good, it's ready. So I'll be sending it out to y'all, okay? So yeah, so look, this is it. So we got a basic project, it's empty, nothing's really in it, okay? So what you wanna do is you wanna right click and you wanna click new Python file. Go to new and then go down to Python file, okay? So I'm gonna type Python file and I'm gonna type, I'm gonna call this main.py, main.py. That's what you want to name your main file, really simple. So then all I gotta do now is I just have to Command V, paste that code inside of here, and then it's gonna tell me a lot of red lines in here, and I'm gonna show you how to clean up those red lines. But this is the coding engine, copy paste, okay, copy paste. Now you see these little red lines underneath the code, okay? This is what the code looks like. I'm gonna actually try to see if I can, zoom in for y'all so you can see it and break down what this code does. So first thing first, up here, we importing different tools. So with coding, you got to understand that Python is a language that was created by a group of people. What they pretty much did was, have you ever went to like a hardware store like Home Depot or Lowe's and bought or Walmart and bought like a toolkit, a toolbox, something that has screwdrivers in it, wrenches, rulers, right? Got tools in it. That's how Python is. It's a toolbox out the gate. So as soon as you use it and download it, it already has all of these tools for us to use. You just have to import them into your coding project. So for example, Oanda is already built in. We just have to install it. So what you do is you just pretty much hover over it and you click install package, which means it's going to add it to your coding environment automatically. You give it a few seconds. Okay. All right, down here at the bottom right hand, you're going to see that it says packages installed successfully. Okay. And then if you look back up at the top, you're going to see the red lines disappeared. So that means it fixed it. Now it's in my project and I can use it. This means I can now connect directly to Oanda, the trading platform. This is game changing, y'all. Me and you as individuals who aren't somebody who on Wall Street, we don't work for big banks like JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, but we can tap into trading software now. This was not possible 10, 15 years ago. This was not doable. You had to be a part of a big organization who paid thousands of dollars in order to access this kind of software. So it's worth learning how this all works, okay? All right. So all we have to do, we imported that. Here's another example. This is another package that we need. We don't have to get into the details of it right now. Just know that all you got to do is right click, click install package, and it's going to automatically install it for you, okay? Automatically going to install it for you. Same thing for this one called NumPy. Right click, click install, and at the bottom of the screen, you're going to see that it's saying installing for you, okay? This is taking a little bit longer, so we're going to just give it a second to go. So looking at this code right now, I need complete transparency for my people. What's your level of confidence versus your level of intimidation? So let's look at it on a scale. 10 means you're super intimidated. The lower your number means, you're pretty confident that you can learn this or you can get into this. So where are you on that scale from 0 to 10 of intimidation? Are you very intimidated at a 10, or are you more so 3, 4, 5, where you like, you know what, this looks a little something, but I can get it? Okay. I see some, okay, not too bad, not too bad. I ain't never scared, he said. Yeah, I like that, Q. I love it. See 0, I see 1, 2, 6. The highest I see is a 6 right now. Okay. 6, 6, 5. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is great. All right, it's my people right here. I ain't too intimidated. So let's break down this code once again. At the top is where we import the tools we're gonna need. We're gonna need to connect to Oanda, so we had to import that. And then Pandas and NumPy, pretty much these are tools that allow us to format stock and Forex data. That's all they do. They format it. Because if you think about stock data, it's huge. If you want data from the 80s and 90s, we can get that data, but it's going to look crazy. So we need to format it. So these cool people at this company called Pandas, they built a way into Python for us to format data in a quick way, and it makes it fast too. So now watch how fast when we run this bot, how fast it can calculate these numbers, find these patterns. That's because of Pandas and NumPy. Don't worry about it right now, what it does, why it's named this, all of that. We'll get into it. Just know that these are tools to help us format the data from looking like just a huge text file to something that looks more organized, so that way the computer can read through it faster. That's the whole goal, right? So most people ain't gonna teach you that. They're gonna just try to teach you Pandas or NumPy and be like, hey, just learn this. And you like, why? The main reason is because if you didn't have these tools, it will take a long time to run your program, okay? So that's the import part, pretty straightforward. We'll get into more of that later. Next, you want to connect to Oanda. So what you need is these 3 things. You need a token, okay? Well, 2 things. You need a token and account ID. The token is where you tell Owanda's going to give you this token. It's pretty much like a QR. It's like not even a QR code. It's like I'm trying to think like a reservation number. You know, you go somewhere, let's say you order some food and they say, hey, your ticket number is 155. That number is for you. You know, that number is specifically to you. When they call 155, they know it's for your food and you know it's for your food. That's what this is. The token is pretty much your unique number with Oanda. So they know that when you call and you send your bot hits them up, they know that this is your bot and not my bot or his or her bot. So we're all going to have our own different token number. Okay. Then 2, we all have our own account ID, because you could use, for example, once again, with the restaurant example, if you go into a restaurant, you can give them your credit card, your debit card, your Cash App card, Apple Pay. You got multiple different accounts, right? Same thing with trading. You can have you a demo account, a live account. You can have your team account. You can have your account for aggressive trading or for less aggressive trading. You got options. So you're going to have multiple different accounts, and they want to know for this specific trade, which account do you want to trade with? Your demo or your live, you know, that kind of thing. Okay. Okay, cool. So once again, this was all created by, listen, y'all, 3 years ago, I built my first trading bot. I had to type literally all this code. The same stuff you see right here, I had to type it myself. I had to research on the internet and figure out what I had to do. I had to go to Owanda's website and I had to read through their documentation, because they teach you how to build a trading bot. They teach you how to connect to their trading platform. I had to read through it though, and I had to like, okay, study it, which I don't mind. You know, this is a beautiful process, but I'm just saying that took me months to do. Whereas now this just took me 3 minutes to write a prompt, and AI generated it like that, okay? So once you got your token, once you got your account ID, and you would change these out, it's gonna look something like this, okay? That's what your account ID is gonna look, something like that. Your account ID is gonna look something like this, right? Something like that, okay? What's gonna happen is Next, you're going to call the API. You're going to connect. That's how you get connected. That's what this line right here does. It calls the Oanda API and sends it your token. That's what it looks like. It's going to send it your token. And what it does is it creates a connection. So now we're connected. At this point in the code, by the time we get to line 12, we're connected. Okay, we're connected now to the Oanda API. So now it's going to be like, okay, your bot is going to be like, all right, the connection was successful. We're good. What do you want to do? And what we want to do after that is, I'm going to show you, I'm going to scroll down where the next line of code is. This is the main code. So this is where the next step goes. The next step is it goes down to main. Okay. And what we're going to do is it's going to say go to Euro USD. Okay. On an H1 time frame. Don't worry about these right now. We're going to get into these, right? This is the other part of the algorithm. And it's going to say while true. So this is how we loop. And it's while true just pretty much means keep looping and keep looking for opportunities. That's what that means, okay? That's what that means. Just keep on looping and looking for opportunities. Okay. So the next lines of codes, I'm gonna just go through these pretty quick. It's gonna get the pricing info from Oanda. Okay. Once it got that pricing info, it's telling it, well, we got to build the pricing info. And what we're doing is we saying, hey, use my account ID. And for this instrument, which is, remember, instrument was what? Euro USD, just like on our other chart that we was looking at on TradingView. I want you to get the price for Euro USD. And I want you to pretty much get the candles for it. Okay. Turn that data into candlesticks. You don't need to know about candlesticks right now, but that's what we're going to tell it to do. Get the candlesticks, and then it's going to calculate. Okay. And we want to get the RSI for each one of those candlesticks. So pretty much what it's doing, let me go back to the chart. Right, back over here. It's getting each one of these. Let me show you how the candlesticks. Some people might not be scared of candlesticks. I'm going to show you. Okay, so the green candlesticks mean the price has been going up. Red candlesticks means the price has been going down. Okay, so pretty much we just want to know, is it more red right now or is it more green right now? We want to know, is the RSI low right now, below 30, or is it above 70 right now? Okay, so that's what we're looking for. We telling the bot to look for that for us. Okay. So this is how this right here, this line right here is looking for the RSI on every single candlestick, like really specific, excuse me, not every single candlestick. The last candle, let me actually go back over here to the chart because this is about to be live right now. And the market is open right now. So this is literally what we're doing right now. Let's see. Right now. So yes, this is what it's doing. It's looking to see if the RSI is beneath 30. Is the RSI beneath 30 right now, y'all? Let me know, what number do y'all see that the RSI is at? Type it below in the chat. Make your best guess. What do you see the RSI at? And while y'all guess that, I'm gonna answer a couple questions. Somebody asked, can you have it look at multiple instruments? Yes. Yes, we can have it checking. That's what I do for my trading bot. It's literally scanning over 30 or more charts all day, 24/7. Okay. Oh, look at my people. Y'all on point. Yes, 33. Yes, 33. Perfect. Good job, y'all. Yep. So it's at 33 right now. So it's not beneath 30. Okay. So in this situation, the market isn't that ready. It was over here. It was beneath it. But I'm just showing y'all, you know, we could tweak it too. We could say, hey, look, when it's beneath 33, right? Or beneath 35. It should put in a trade for us. Okay, so we're gonna check here in a second. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna check and see if it really is trade. Matter of fact, while I wait, I'm gonna go to Oanda. I'm gonna log in. That way we can be ready when this market opens up in a second here. I think it's, which account is it? I think it's this one. Good job, y'all. I'm glad y'all caught that RSI number. Y'all able to read that already. That's great. Oh yeah, this is it. Yep, this is it. Cool, this is it for sure. Okay. This is my demo account, so I don't mind showing y'all this right here. Okay. So y'all can see this right here. This is my trading chart that I'm showing y'all. And this is my trading plat. This is Oanda. This is where you're going to be doing you can do manual trading here. You can come here. Once again, you can click sell if you think it's going to go down. You can click buy if you think it's going to go up. Okay. That's the dope part about this. Okay. You got options. You can choose which one you want it to be. Okay. But of course, we got to have our bot do it. And our bot going to do it anytime the RSI. Once again, look at this. They got the RSI on Oanda too. The RSI right here. It's at like 34. Okay. 33 is somewhere right in that range. Okay. Same thing. All right. So right now, if you look at this, I don't have no trades in. Okay. Look at this right down here at this left-hand side. No trades. You see it say no open trades. Okay. I'm going to go over here to the orders and I'm going to just show you this. No open orders. No open orders, no open trades. So I'm going to show you that we're going to make the bot actually put in a trade for us. The bot is going to do it for us. Okay. Now let's try to run this code. Let's see if it works. So it's saying if the RSI is beneath 35, or if it's above, if it's beneath 35, we want to put in a short order. So let me actually update this. Check for short. Oh no, long signals or opportunities. Okay. Oversold markets. That's what we're looking for. Oversold market. And then over here, check for short signals or opportunities. Okay. This is overbought markets, when the market is too overbought. Okay. If we find a market that is oversold, what's going to happen is we're going to calculate the entry price. You can make this whatever you want once you know your strategy. You calculate the stop loss price. I can show you again how to do this. It's going to be 10 pips for now. And the take profit is going to be 10 pips as well. The stop loss is 10 points underneath the entry price. The take profit is 10 points above the entry price. Okay. And then you call a function called place order. This is what coding looks like, y'all. It's very straightforward. You store your entry price in a variable called entry price. You store your stop loss in a variable called stop loss, and you store your take profit in a variable called take profit. Once you got those three numbers, you put them in this custom function that we created or ChatGPT created called place order. Okay. So to place an order, you need the instrument. You need to know, what are you trading? You need to know how many shares or units are you buying, which is pretty much how much money are you investing? Are you buying or are you selling? And then what is the entry price? What is the stop loss price? What is the take profit price? That's it. This is the function right here. I'm gonna go show you what the function looks like too. But this is what it looks like to call a function. So if you ever hear me say call a function, this is what it looks like. It's pretty much one line where you pass through all of the important information. A function, you could think of like a machine at a factory, okay? Imagine if somebody wanted to make, let's say, what do they create in factories that's pretty common? Let's say a sneaker, right? Let's say something like a sneaker. What they do is on a conveyor belt at the beginning of the machine, they put the raw materials. They'll put cotton, they'll put patent leather, they'll put a sneaker sole, they'll put shoestrings, whatever. They put that stuff at the beginning of the conveyor belt. They put it through a machine, and by the time it goes through all of the machines, all of these functions, it's a sneaker. Same way, we want to pass through our raw ingredients, our raw material, which is the instrument, our position direction, are we buying or selling? And then our entry price, our stop loss, and our take profit. When we put it through the machine, by the end of it, the function is going to do something for us. So if I go up here and I click on place order, this is how it works. This is what it looks like now. This is the definition. DEF stands for definition of the function. It defines how the function works. And this is how it works. It takes an instrument. That means they say the function, the machine is like, hey, if you want me to work, you got to tell me what you want me to trade, how much you want me to trade. Do you want me to do a buy or a sell? What's the entry price? What's the stop loss price? What's the take profit price? If you give me all of those, what I can do is I can put in an order on Oanda for you, because there's a function called another function. So now this is functions inside of functions, right? Think about that. A machine that calls another machine. That's where we at. That's doable, right? Your phone can connect to your computer, right? Your phone, if you uploading photos to Google Drive or Dropbox or Google Photos or iCloud, that's your phone calling another computer, another device, which lives, in the cloud or something like that. Okay. So that's all that's happening here. One function is calling another. So your function calls the Oanda, which says, let's put in an order request, because first you do have to request it. We never know if this order is going to be accepted, because you need to know, for one, is the market even open, right? Because if the market isn't open right now, this order is going to get rejected. Okay, so that's for one. But yes, the market is open right now. So you have to pass through, request it, and see if this works. You have to make sure too that the price is right, because if you're trying to put in for a price that's already passed, the market is going to reject the order. Okay, so that's why this is called a request, because we're trying to hope that this price goes through. Okay, so what's the numbers next to the RSI? Let me go back down, because somebody asked what's the numbers next to the RSI. On here or on the chart? I'm not sure where you're talking about. Give me a little bit more details, and then I'll let you know. Can we program the sell automatically if you put in a stop loss? Yes. Yep. Okay, cool. So this right here is going to put in a request. It's going to pass through everything we need. It's going to send it to Oanda. It's going to say, hey, Oanda, I want to trade the Euro USD. I want to trade 1,000 units. I want to buy because it's low. The RSI is beneath 35. And my entry price is here. And then also the stop loss is here. My take profit is here. Okay. It's going to do all of that. It's going to format it really, it needs to be formatted a certain way. That's what this line right here does. And then it's going to send it. It's going to send it to Oanda with this line right here. Line 42 says orders.order create. Create the order on this specific account. Because remember, you can have different accounts. So let's just say this is our demo account. Put this order in on my demo account, and here's all of the order data. That's it. Okay. So it's going to try that. It's going to send a request in. And if it worked, we're going to see order placed printed out. And I'm going to show you down in the terminal. It's going to print out order placed. If it does not work, you're going to see something else that says error placed in order. And it's going to tell us what that error message was. It's going to print it. That's what the print function means. So all of these functions already exist. Some of these functions already exist. The print is one of those functions. Okay. So if it works, it's going to say order placed. If it didn't work, it's going to say error placing order. Okay. All right. Yeah, more practice, y'all gonna be a beast. I hope y'all stay consistent with this and don't let this intimidate you and scare you away. Practice is going to take you to that next level, okay? All right, so I'm about to run this. To run it, you do right click and you click run main, okay? Now, boom, I just got my first error, right? Let me see if I can zoom in down here. There we go. It says module not found, request. So that means I probably didn't import something. Let me go up here to, Oanda is using request. Okay, watch this. Import request. So request is a built-in library that allows remember I talked about APIs that communicate back and forth to each other. So we need to import that as well. So here we go, install package requests. And down here at the bottom right, let's make sure, see if it says package has been installed. Yep, there we go. There we go. So it successfully worked. So that's something ChatGPT, that's error number one. And that's what I'm about to show y'all. This did not work the first time when I told it to do it. AI is still getting there. It's not perfect, but it's dope. It's good. So it didn't tell me to expect that error message. So I had to actually add a little bit on myself. Let me run this again and let's see what happens. This time I run it. Uh-oh. It looked like it's checking. It looked like it's checking. Let me end this. I'm going to stop this code right here. I'm going to stop it, okay? Because I'm not seeing any messages. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to print something out to the screen. I'm going to say print, and I'm going to say checking for a trade, okay? So every time it's checking, it's going to keep printing that to the screen. Let's see if it does it. Uh-oh, we found a new error message. So this time it said checking for a trade one time, and then we ran into an error message, and it says got unexpected keyword instrument. So it tells you even what line. It tells you go to line 65, and for some reason it did not like that we got this keyword instrument here. Okay, so this is the things that I was going through when I was trying this trading bot. I ran into a couple issues, and I was like, dang, it's not working. So now I'm gonna go to my final, well, actually first, let me go back to ChatGPT so I can show you what was happening, okay? So for one, it gave me the wrong order. It did a market order, which means it puts you into the market immediately. And I told it I didn't want that. I wanted a future price. I want to pretty much, if the market is going up like this, put me in once it gets to this point. Don't put me in yet. Wait till it keeps going, boom, and then put me into the market. And now I just want to ride it as it goes up. So I told it to fix that. It apologized and fixed it for me by changing some code around. Pretty much it changed. I'm going to show you what it changed. Oh, right here, price. So it put in a different type of order, which means it now gives a specific price of when we're going to get put in. Okay. Keep on going. I told it to explain some lines of code to me that I didn't really understand at the moment. I wanted to see what ChatGPT told me. It confirmed what I already thought, which was cool. Kind of cool because I was like, yeah, you messed up. That's not what I wanted. So it was about the entry price. And I don't want to get caught up right now in the entry price because that's strategy. I don't want to get into strategy. I just want to show you how to get the code to work. Okay. I kept telling it to get it right. I was like, no, I want to see this long trade, RSI is beneath this, boom, boom, boom. And then I said, boom, there we go. So it took me about 2 extra prompts to make it do what I really wanted to do. And then I told it, can you complete all the code and give it to me line for line, comments line by line. So it kind of explained everything that was happening inside of here, calculate the position size, get the historical data. It was like explaining everything as we went along. So it was pretty helpful. I I was asking it some questions I didn't like. It was some other stuff I didn't like. I told it to fix for me. What dependencies did I need? Oh, finally down here it did tell me that I need. So dependency, remember I talked about those tools out your toolbox, your hammer, your screwdriver, your nails, your rulers, all of those good things. Okay. I told it to let me know what specifically I will need. What tools am I going to need? Okay. And right here, it listed those tools for me. Okay. It listed those tools for me and showed me how to install those tools. That's powerful. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't know Python just yet, but this is how you install packages. Another way, the way I just showed y'all was easy. Right click and click that button that says install packages. That's the easiest way to do it. But there's other ways to do it by just typing this in the terminal, pip install, boom, the name of the package. Okay. Super dope. Okay. So now what I want to do is I just want to show y'all the final code. I'm going to show y'all exactly, and I'm going to show y'all the tray get put in as well automatically. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go to open project. I'm going to go to a project that the project I already did. Okay. The one that's completely working. Okay. So it's called Trading Bot built in GPT. So this is the final code right here. Okay. As you see, it's connected to my account ID. I added my account ID. I'm hiding most of it so you don't see it. My token and my account. You can see the account ID because it don't matter, right? If you don't have the token, then you can't get into my account ID. So I'm good. I'm safe. Okay. I ain't got to worry about nobody stealing my data. All right. So boom, 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 boom. This is the code is very similar, right? Very, very similar. Let me zoom in some, but I did tell it to change a couple things. Okay. Now I'm gonna run this code. Once again, I did change something. I told it if it's below 45, put in a trade because I just want to make sure it's working. So let's go back to Oanda and let's make sure that it's still below 45. Yeah, it is. It's still way below 45. Let me check Oanda as well. Yeah, the RSI is over here 30. It's about 34. So yes, it's still below. Look, no orders in, right? No orders. Okay, no orders. Okay, no orders. Watch when we run this code. We should see this order automatically get put in. And the way that this is going to work in the real field, and when you're really ready, what you're going to do is I'm about to click run. I'm about to show you. I'm going to click run. Once you click run, it's going to be doing this for you forever. It's going to run until you tell it to stop. Okay. So let me go back to our code environment, back to PyCharm. Okay. And I'm going to right click and I'm going to go down to run main. Remember, this file is called main.py. Okay. Okay. Boom. There we go. So look down here at the bottom right here. Check it out. So it put in an order for us, and I know it because it says stop order placed. Remember, I told y'all right here, if it was successful, we're going to see stop order placed. If it wasn't successful, we're going to see error placing order. Okay, so it looks like it worked. Order, create transaction. And let me go over here and show you some more things. It shows you the time that it put it in. This is real. This is today's date, 9/26. It's a stop order for Euro USD. This is how many units it was. This is the price that we got put in at. Let me show y'all the take profit price is 106.14. Stop loss price is 105.94. Let's go over to Oanda. And boom, there we go. There we go. It's right there. There it goes right here. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit for y'all. You see it? So now this order is right here, is waiting. It's not in yet, it's pending. It's pending. And what that means is, let me go ahead and zoom in for y'all so y'all can see it. Ooh, this is pending. So you see right here, it says buy stop. Let me see if I can circle this for y'all. You see right here where it says buy stop? Remember, I said this is a future order. So it's going to put us in as soon as the price gets right here. The price is currently down here. If it goes up here, it's going to put us into the market. Okay? Automatically. It's telling us right here. Look at down here where it say distance. It's telling us it's 16 points away. So if this goes up 16 more points, we're going to get pulled into the market. And I love it. Why? Because this is one of my favorite strategies. This right here is what I call the W pattern. That's when the market does this thing where, let me show you this real quick. I'm giving y'all a lot of game tonight. A lot of game tonight. Ooh-wee. So this strategy is when, check this out right here. The market goes down, it goes up, it goes down, and now we waiting for it to continue up. If it continues up, we into the market, and hopefully it just continues going all the way up here. Okay? That's my favorite strategy. It's the W strategy. Okay? And you get that when the RSI is low. Okay? When the RSI is low, it goes down, up, comes down one more time before shooting up. Okay? If that makes sense, do me a favor, type some W's in the chat, throw up them W's like you Tupac, like put them high, West Side. That's my favorite rapper of all time. I ain't gonna hold y'all. But yeah, that's it right there, okay? Okay? Yeah, put them W's in the sky. That's it. That's the strategy. That strategy, y'all, has made me a lot of money. I love that strategy right there, okay? For real. It's very practical, it's straightforward. W's are easy for the mind to, like, because you're going to train your brain to find those W's, okay? And now we training the bot to find those W's. So shout out to ChatGPT, shout out to Python, shout out to Oanda for making this possible right here. Shout out to the tribe, Unlock Academy, and we just did it, right? We just literally, we used ChatGPT to create. Did we? Make sure, let me know. I feel like we did. I showed y'all the fundamentals of it. Let me know, right? Let me know right now in the chat if y'all feel like we created a trading bot using AI, okay? Did we see and conquer? Somebody's asking, is M the opposite? Yes. That's my other favorite strategy. That's when the market is going down, it goes back up a little bit, then it comes back down. Yes. So in day trading school, when you get to, I think it's 3rd grade, we teach you about M's and W's, okay? Once again, day trading school is the easiest way to learn trading because I teach you using A's, V's, M's, W's, diagonal lines, horizontal lines, stuff that you've been doing since 2nd, 3rd grade, right? Kindergarten. Matter of fact, yeah, my daughter's in kindergarten and she learning what M's and W's are. She looks at charts and she say, look, daddy, there goes the W again. She know I love to find those. So come on, come to day trading school. Come on, come get that scholarship. If you haven't already taken advantage, we got you, okay? So somebody says, how do you cancel the order once it's in? Great question. Yes, let's do it. So great question. You see this little X over here? You can cancel it by clicking that X or, oh, good. Watch this. Watch this. Let me see. How can we do this? How can we tell ChatGPT, because you can do that as well, right? Why would you want to cancel? For one, let me know. Why would you want to cancel? Also, remember, if you explore, remember, you can have this code and you can start doing this yourself as well. But the reason why I'm asking why would you want to cancel is because we need to tell ChatGPT when to cancel. So what I could do is I can say, check to see if a trade, if an order, right, has been pending for longer than, let's say, 6 hours. If the trade has been pending for longer than 6 hours, cancel the trade. Don't that sound good? That sound good? I like that. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. Yo, BI on here. What's up, my guy? Dang, man. I got caught talking about Tupac to a Biggie fan. Dang, I mess with Biggie, man. Come on. You know, I think we agreed that he was more lyrical, right? But he wasn't a better rapper. He wasn't more passionate. He wasn't more impactful, you know. Let's not do the Biggie Tupac debates tonight, though. You're a legends, and it looks like nobody will ever surpass them because you can't get past legendaries. Like it's just legend status. Nobody gonna pass him now. It's too late. Even Hove, Hove took so much from Tupac and Big, he can't even pass him because he's standing on their shoulders. He couldn't have did it without them. So let me see. Okay, sudden news of an economic event. Randall. Okay, so Randall said he want to close it just in case there's some sudden news about to come out. So, we could do some dope stuff with this, y'all. We can write a function that says, go and read, because I got this website right here, right? It's called forexfactory.com. And we can tell our bot, we need to name this bot too, because we building this as a community. We could tell the bot to go to forexfactory.com. And if you see some major economic news coming out, like you see right here, right? At 1:35 a.m., the Bank of Japan, the governor of that bank is going to be speaking. Okay. So when they speak, that can make the market do some crazy stuff. So we can tell the bot to come check this website, scrape the data. That get me excited because I'm already doing this with my trading bot, but to do this live with y'all is going to be super dope. So yeah, we can do that. We're not going to do it tonight, but we can tell it to go and scrape this data, see if there's a red folder here. And if there's a red folder, which means big news is about to come out, cancel any trades. Super dope, right? Super dope. Okay. This is crazy, right? So yeah, but let's try the 6 hour, right? Let's try that 6 hour tip. The 6 hour tip says we're going to tell the bot that if a trade has been open for longer than six hours, we want to close it out. Okay, that makes sense. So you go back over to your ChatGPT. Shout out to everybody sticking around too. I thought it was gonna be more people scared in here. I ain't gonna hold you, man. They be saying our people don't want to learn code. They don't want to learn trading. They be trying to play us. Nah, our people ready. They ready. They just need opportunity. They need a patient instructor. I'm here for y'all. Got y'all. Okay, so I'm about to prompt this. I'm about to show y'all how to prompt this, okay? So let me think about this. The prompt is going to be check. You got to think this through. You got to tell the trading bot exactly what you wanted to do. The computer is dumb, right? We the intelligence ones. They artificial intelligence. They built off of what we tell it to do, period. So we have to tell it what we want. And we wanted to trade so check my open trades. And if a trade has been open pending for longer than 6 hours, close that trade, cancel that trade, cancel that order. Keep this in mind. Vocabulary matters. A trade means it's literally in the trade. Or order means it's waiting to become a trade. Okay, an order is pending. It's not ready just yet. Okay, so we'll get there. Okay. Somebody said you might need to make the trade tomorrow or Wednesday. I don't know if I can wait till next week. So what's today? Today is Monday. Trading. I really want to do a Wednesday session, y'all. I really, really do. I really, really do. Let me check my schedule real quick. Let me just make sure, man. I really do. I really want to do a Wednesday session. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Let me see what my schedule looking like Wednesday night. Ooh, I got some one-on-ones in the afternoons, but my Wednesday night is looking open. Okay. All right. How many people want to do Wednesday? If I get enough Wednesdays in the chat below, I'll do a Wednesday session. Okay. All right, so let's prompt this while we wait to see who all available for Wednesday. And we're going to still do next Monday. Hey, yeah, Monday for sure. Monday's locked in. Mondays be locked in. I just need my tribe, y'all. I need to know that we in this together. That's it. That's it. I need to know we in this together. That's it. I'm not trying to be on here by myself. I ain't trying to be on here with two people because we can, like I said, me and those two people, we can do that on a Zoom. We don't need to be on YouTube with two people, you know, like for real. I don't waste our streaming. We can do that somewhere else. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Let's get it there. Let's get it there. I think I see enough Wednesdays. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nah, that ain't even half the people for Wednesday. I ain't even see half the people. All right, I either need half the people to say yes, or I need at least 3 people to purchase a super sticker or a super chat. Right? You can click that as that button right next to the chat symbol right on your screen on YouTube. So if I get 3 people who invest into a super chat, we good. We're gonna do it Wednesday. So let's see where our members is at. If not, I'll see y'all Monday. Trying to make this interesting. Trying to see who committed. So while we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this prompt. Can you make the trading bot check for pending orders that have been open for longer than 6 hours? If it has been open for 6 hours or more, I want the bot to close the trade. Write that code for me below and make sure it does not have any errors. Okay. I don't know if it's going at that part gonna help, but sure, it don't help. It don't hurt to just say it. Okay. Okay, so here goes the function. Function to check and close pending orders older than 6 hours. Check and close pending orders is the name of the function. So boom, get a list of all pending orders first. Boom. Okay. This is how it gets to orders, order list. It's going to get a list of orders. Cool. Next, it's going to check the current time. I like this so far. Okay. And then it's going to check each pending order. So for every order in my list of orders, okay, for every order in my list of orders, shout out to Landman. Appreciate you right there. Let's go. All right. We 2 away. Appreciate you. That's our first super chat right there. You're going down in history. Appreciate you, family. For real. You helping our tribe get to that next level. That's an investment into us. Y'all see how that works? Y'all see how that works? 1 person, 2 people, 3 people say, yeah, let's invest into this so coach can come back up here. We doing this together. I just want serious, not just curious. Let's do this. All right. See if we can get 2 more. All right. Oh, boom. Just spoke up another one. Faith. There we go. Thank you, Faith. Thank you. Thank you. And you've been tried for a minute, Faith. I'm loving your consistency. You the type when you fall down, you've been getting right back up. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. We won away. We won away. And knowing how the Most High work, I ain't even going to say it. We're just going to watch and see. We're going to watch and see. So we got a few things so far. It went to Oanda, got the list of orders. And guess what? Sometimes it's going to be no pending orders, right? It might be none. It might not be any, but it's just checking to see if it is. It's going to get that list. We're going to check the current time, okay? Check the current time, and it's going to see if we have orders. If there's pending orders, then we're going to go through each one of those orders, check the time, okay? Check what time it was created, and then we're going to calculate the difference. Look at that. The AI did it all for us. It did it all for us. Time difference is the current time minus the creation time, okay? If the order has been open for more than 6 hours, close it. So if the time difference is greater than 6 hours, go right ahead and put in a cancel order. Look at that. Look how long did it take to write that code? It did that in 30 seconds. 30 seconds, y'all. Close pending order. Look at that. So that's it. So all we got to do right now is I got to take this function. I'm going to take this function right here. And I'm going to copy and paste it into our code. That's it. Copy. And then I got to also come and get this too. Underneath while true, I want to add this line right here, which says check and close pending orders. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is crazy. So let me go back here and share my screen where I'm about to go ahead and put this code. And before I do that, I got to check the chat because I seen some more come through. Oh man. Oh yeah, the tribe is in here. Unlock, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Wednesday, we on, y'all. We on. Say thank you to Faith. Say thank you to Landman. Say thank you to Fatima. Appreciate you. Thank you, Queen. Shout out to Roots Reggae Girl. Thank you. Shout out to Hood. Shout out to Hood Pencil Pusher. I want to know more about the etymology of your name. Every time I see that, I laugh. Shout out to Afri Rebel. Appreciate you too. Look at that. Oh man, y'all showing love. Jaja Williams, thank you. Oh yeah, y'all showing love. Thank you. Q said thank you. Do it for my guy said thank you. TT said thank you. My eyes getting watery. I don't know why, Nah, for real, my eye getting watery as heck. I swear I'm not like getting emotional. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm getting tired or something. I don't know. I don't feel tired. I feel exhilarated, honestly, but yeah, that was crazy. Wow, though. Yo, y'all just showed some love, man. I really, really appreciate y'all. Seriously. Wow. I'm a financial advisor, Hood Pencil Pusher said. That's my small business. I teach financial literacy resource institution. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, yeah. And I'm always trying to figure out who's in our community. I really love, because I love to collaborate and work together. So on that note too, right now, I'm looking for a few different positions and just people who I can do business with. I'm looking for somebody, for one, today I will mention is a video editor. So if you know anybody who does video editing, please reach out. What the heck just started happening to my eye, y'all? I'm sorry. It's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know. I swear I'm not crying, y'all. I swear, but I don't know. Y'all just made me emotional. You edit, Landman? Okay. Yeah, send me some work. I'm gonna send out an email too, asking for people. But yeah, just send me an email or DM with some work. Just looking for like video editing, short videos, YouTube videos, stuff like that. Humble work at a pharmacy. Okay. Is the screen blurry for anyone else? It's getting blurry for you. Maybe you just need to let your internet kind of recalibrate. I suggested Wednesday as a joke, and now it will be a reality. I know I'm around good people, good energy. Yeah, man, words are powerful. Words are powerful. Use your words. We love you, fam. Love you too, man. I really do, man. I love my people. That's why we're here. All right, cool. So let's see if this code works. Let's try it out. So I got to take that function. I got to paste it above my main. So you want to put all of your code that ChatGPT gives you above your main. Okay, so I'm just going to copy and paste. I just pasted it in here. There we go. I just pasted it in. Now look, it's giving me a red error message. So what do? I hover over it and just click import. It usually fixes itself. Boom, that worked. Another one. It's like, what is date time? You got to import these tools. Okay, import this name. Let's do that one, the first one. Let's see if that works. Okay, here goes some more. It's like, hey, time delta. You got to import this stuff. That's cool. It's simple. I hope this works. Okay, cool. I just imported it, just trying stuff out. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh, something is glitching on me. My screen is a little glitchy. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see my screen. Is it still on ChatGPT for y'all? So I think it's froze. Is it froze? Can y'all hear me? Everything good? Yeah, don't forget to blink, my boy. That might be what it is. All right, let's go ahead. Let me see. I was gonna turn my camera off tonight too, but looked like we just went the whole way through. My PyCharm look a little froze. Screen is blurred for you. Okay. Let me go ahead and I think it's PyCharm. Let me shut down PyCharm real quick. Open it back up. Okay, boom. My function is still there. Share screen. Give it a second, y'all. Give it a second. Thank you to everybody who's still here. Appreciate y'all. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to zoom in on this. It's not letting me zoom in no more. Zoom must be, yeah. PyCharm is tripping right now. All right, cool. Trying to zoom in for y'all, but let's see. All right, so at least I add this right here. Oh, but I don't know. I'm just seeing on oh, I see what the problem is. Okay. Okay. We good. We up to date. I was looking at it was paused on my screen. We all good. All right, cool. So it's not okay, there go to Zoom now. Okay, everything working now. We back. Look at God. All right, cool. So boom, we added that part, and now we got to add one more line of code. I'm gonna go back over here and get that last line of code, which is just calling our function. Okay, we need to call our function. Come on. Boom. Okay, so it's going to call our function, and it's going to check to see if something is 6 hours or not. If none is pending, I'm going to add a little bit to our code. It's going to say print no pending trades found that have been open for longer than 6 hours. Okay, so we should see that get printed because we know we don't have any. We just put one trade in that was like 10, 15 minutes ago. So let's run this code. Run main, and let's make sure down here. Uh-oh, something went wrong. Order list, account ID on line 81. Let's say we need account ID. Oh yeah, account ID needs to be the second argument. So I can tell, look, I'm gonna copy this error message right here, and I'm gonna take it back to ChatGPT. I could fix it myself, but I want y'all to get used to doing this. I'm gonna say, listen, chat. Hey, I got this error message. Okay. Oh, I should have told it exactly for where. Oh, it knew. It knew. It said, I apologize for the oversight. The error you're encountering is because the order list endpoint requires an account ID parameter to specify the trading account for which you want to retrieve the orders. Yo, it already knew. It already knew. That's crazy. All right, that's fire. That's fire. So now let's go check and see the updated code. Here we go. So now this line now has account ID equals account ID. Look at that. Thank you. So I'm gonna pretty much copy over that line, which is this one right here. Okay. Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, I gotta make it just say orders dot. There we go. So now let's see if that works. I'm gonna go down here to the bottom, click the run button again. Boom, there we go. Okay, oh, I got an error message. Error retrieving pending orders. invalid query parameter, account ID, error code, REST core, client request exception. It did not give a good error message that time. It did put another order in though, because we're just telling it to keep on putting in orders. But let's figure out what is this error message? Invalid query parameter, account ID. How? Because we definitely need that, I thought. So I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm gonna go back to ChatGPT and I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna say, now I received this error message. Okay, it says, I apologize. It appears, oops. Let's see what it think the issue is. The endpoint does not accept the account ID parameter as a query. Instead, you should specify the account ID when creating an orderless object. Here's the corrected code. So they changed where it got added at. I don't know what I'm gonna just try to take this whole code right here and I'm gonna just try to remove the code I had. I'm gonna remove the first code ChatGPT gave me. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. Okay, I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna paste the new code. Okay, let me fix these little import errors. Just right click and click import. And let's see if that works. Okay, that looked like it worked better. So let's check this error message. I like red when it changes, as long as we ain't getting the same red over and over again. This time it says time data such does not match this format. Oh, that should be an easy error message for ChatGPT to fix. But pretty much it's saying this. Let me show y'all right here. Let me show you what's happening. So right here is saying, get the time that this order was created, okay? Get the time that the order that's pending. And we know we have some pending orders, right? Right? This is from 9/26. These are the orders that we just put in. Specifically at about 9:51. It says it does not match this format because we're trying to format it to match the current date and time that we have here. So we're trying to get them two to match up together. So I'm gonna just tell ChatGPT that, look, it's saying that it does not, the formats aren't matching. Can you fix it? First, I'm gonna say thanks for fixing that error. All right, I'm gonna fix that. So now make ChatGPT feel all right. It's gonna say, you're welcome. I'm glad I solved that issue. I'm gonna say, now I'm getting this error message. Right? Paste the error message. And it says, this message indicates that there's an issue with the format of the time data you're trying to parse. It seems like there's a mismatch. Okay. It says pretty much it breaks everything down, and it says you should modify the line where you parse the time to match the actual format of your time data. Here's how the modified code will look. Thank you. Let's go ahead and see if that works. It gave us the new line of code. Let's try it out. I'm gonna delete that and I'm gonna paste in a new code. Let's run it and see if it works. It still don't match the format. So I might have to do this myself. Let's look at the format. So this format, it says looking for year, month, date with a dash in between, YMD. So year, month, day, space, and then we got hour, minute, second, and then the rest of these milliseconds. It's looking like it's working, but it's not working. And this is formatted data. Let's try it. I'm gonna tell it didn't work. Before I try to do my own debugging, I'm gonna just say that didn't work. I'm gonna say, yeah, I gave you the data already. Yeah, I gave you the data. What's going on? So let's see. Did it change it? Oh, it changed it a little bit. It added the little Z at the back. It does seem to include nanoseconds. So nanoseconds is after seconds. It's like that extra data. So this is the time. You see it says at 9:51, and then it gives all of this extra nanosecond data. You have to tell the code, exactly the format that is coming back. So we have to tell our code, Oanda is going to send back the year, the month, the day, the hour, the minutes, the second, and the nanoseconds. That way we could calculate it specifically to if this has been open for 6 hours or more. That's very specific. So let's go ahead and copy this code, take it back over to PyCharm, and now let's see if this works now that they added in recognizing nanoseconds. Let's run it again. I copied and pasted over the old code, run it, and it still does not match the format. So let's see. Oh, maybe we need a capital Z. Let's try capital Z because that is a bigger Z. I see a dot, then nanoseconds, and then a Z. So let's run that and see if it works. Might have to step in on ChatGPT and do it ourselves. That didn't work either. Let me see. We got year, month, date. Capital T, hour, minute, seconds, a dot. What does the F mean? F might be nanoseconds. What does the percent sign mean? I'm gonna give ChatGPT one more chance. I'm gonna give it one more chance before I have to debug this thing myself. Still didn't work, buddy. Ooh, 3 a.m. in London. Ooh, wee. It seems that the nanosecond part is timestamp is causing an issue because Python's datetime module does not directly support parsing nanoseconds, right? You can work around this issue by removing the nanoseconds from the, thank you. So it's going to move the nanoseconds out, and then it's going to actually check for parsing. So let's see if that works. That would be fine. Forget the nanoseconds. I will be okay with that. So now we're going to go back over. But look at that. That's cool. Ain't that dope? The AI, the more data you give it, the more you work with it, the more it'll say, okay, wait, let's try a different workaround. Let's see if that doesn't work, let's try this route. So now we're going to run it with this new code, and it says unconverted data remains a dot. So it's missing a dot still somehow, some way. So let's go back. Let's tell it close, but something's still missing. Now I got this. It might need to, it probably didn't remove the dot at the end. So let's see. Here's how you can modify the code. Let's see if it works. I didn't even read through what it wants me to do. I'm just going to give you a shot. I'm going to give you a chance. And if it don't work, like I said, I'm gonna have to debug you myself, but I'm just giving it a chance. I'm just trying to see what happens. So I took the new code, took the updated code, tried it again, and boom, once again, it's saying it's not, I think it's that extra dot right here at the end. I think I see the problem. You see this extra little dot? It's taking off the nanoseconds, but it still has this dot at the end. I think you need to remove, I'm gonna go ahead and go back one code. I think all it needs to do is go back 11 steps, remove even the dot. That way it's just the seconds. Let's see if that works. Boom. Listen, so once again, this is a quick plug. This is why it's important to learn how to code, because I can keep on going back and forth with ChatGPT all night, or as a coder, you can step in and say, all right, listen, let me fix this. Instead of being 10, all I had to do was change it to 11. Okay, ChatGPT is a little slow still. All right, so it's working now. All right, it's working now. It didn't close none out. Oh, and I'm gonna do this thing right here where I want to check. I'm gonna print out if it does not find a trade. Okay, I'm gonna print out if it does not find a trade. Print no pending order open longer than 6 hours found. Okay, So one more time, let me run that, and we should see that message pop up down here somewhere. Run it, and boom, there it is. Look at that. No pending order longer than 6 hours found. It's only going to print that if this code is not ran. So this code is not ran because there's no orders right now open longer than 6 hours. Okay. So do y'all want to see? Thank you everybody who's saying nice work. Yeah, appreciate y'all. This is what we can do. This is going to be the last thing we do before we jump off, and we're going to get ready for Wednesday. This is what we're going to do. We're going to tell the bot to close any trades that have been open longer than 5 minutes. Okay. All right. Because we know we got trades that's been open longer than 5 minutes, right? Let's go back over here. Look at all these trades now. Look at all these trades we had our bot put in. Okay. These is 4 trades. All of these have been automatically put in. Okay. Now we want to cancel all these orders. So we're going to cancel them by telling the bot, okay, let's tell ChatGPT, okay, got it to work for one. Now I want to modify the code and close any trades or orders that have been pending longer than 5 minutes. Okay. So it should go and close all of those trades after this new code. It says to modify the code and close any orders that have been pending longer than 5 minutes. You can adjust the time difference check in the check and close pending orders function. Here's how you can do it. Okay. So you can do it pretty much by, only thing they changed was this right here. This is the only line that changed. This is it. So if time difference is greater than or equal to 5 minutes, then we're going to change, then we're going to close it out. So let's go back to our code. And instead of 6 hours, I'm going to comment that out. Comment out means we want to just hide that for now, and the code is not going to run. Anything you see with a little hashtag before it is a comment. And the code PyCharm does not execute comments. The comments are there for me and you to read, humans, right? It's for us to describe what's happening in the code, right? To explain things. So that's just, or to hide code that you don't want to run anymore. So I want to hide the code that checks for every 6 hours. And instead, I want to show the code that has been only open for 5 minutes. Okay. Also, what's going to happen is this code is going to run. It's going to check for pending trades. It's going to close everything that's been open longer than 5 minutes. And then it's going to continue to try to find a strategy. I'm going to put this back to 30. All right. So only trade if the RSI is under 30. So in this situation, remember RSI is like 33 right now. It shouldn't trade. Okay. It shouldn't trade at all. So what we should see happen is all of those trades that have been open longer than 5 minutes should close. And we should see a few different messages. We should see 5 times or 4 times. It should say closed pending order and then that order ID. Okay. Y'all ready? It's going to be the last thing. So type unlock. All right. Send some good energy out. Make sure that this is going to work. Send a prayer up to the demo gods. Right. Hopefully this demo goes well. Whew. Then I can sleep well. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. Appreciate y'all. Peace to the tribe, yo. Peace to the tribe. All right, let's see if this demo works out. Go down here to run. Oh, the demo guys hated on your boys. Sheesh. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. All right, so let's check it out. Let's see what the error is. So got an unexpected argument order ID inside of this right here. So it's saying you don't want order ID. How are you supposed to know which one to trade? What to close? What? Let's see. Oh, it's supposed to be in a params function. So first I'm gonna just see what ChatGPT say. I'm gonna just see what ChatGPT say. I'm not gonna tell it. I know what the issue is. I'm not gonna tell it. I'm gonna see if it can figure it out. Okay, I got a new error message, and I'm gonna tell it the error message and align it where the error is coming from. Let's see if it sees it. It's supposed to be using something called params, which is a list of parameters. Let's see if it knows. It says endpoint does not support filtering orders by order ID. To close a specific order, you should use the can't order cancel endpoint with the order's ID. Here's how you can do it. Okay. Okay, they did a different route. Let's try their route before I do mine. Let's see how it works. Let's try their route before I try mine. All right, so I'm gonna copy over their old code. They saying use this thing called order cancel. So this is a function from Oanda, a tool already built in. They saying this is how we need to do it. So let's see. I'm gonna click run. And this time it said we got a different error message, which got an unexpected argument method. So I'm gonna tell it again. It looked like it worked. Looked like that part worked. So this line now worked. It was able to almost cancel the order, but the response did not work. So let's tell let's tell ChatGPT that we got one more error message. I'm gonna say almost worked. Got a new error message. This is dope that it can help you debug though. This is really fire. Okay, it says, I apologize for the oversight. It seems that the Oanda API does not support specifying put in the request. To close an order using order cancel endpoint in the Oanda library, you can create a put request without specifying the method directly. So they just pretty much overdid it. It's saying like, hey, we didn't need to do that. Instead, let's just put in a request. So it looks like the only line that changed was this right here. And they just removed the put method. So I'm gonna just go back, and it looked like only thing we need to do is just remove this right here that says put. Method equals put. Okay, let's just see if that works. Click run. Woo, we did it, baby. Unlock, baby. Close pending order, 280. Close pending order 279, close pending order 278, close pending order 277. All right. And then finally said this message, which was dumb. I got to fix that up right there. That's my fault. But it closed all of those trades. Now let's go back over here to Oanda and make sure. I go to my platform and look, boom. These are all the trades that have been open for longer than 5 minutes. This one must not have been open in longer than 5 minutes. Order number 285. And we could see when the 285 go in at 10:19. Oh yeah, this trade just went in. So, yep, it's not even, yeah, that one just got put in. So of course they're not going to trade that one. But all of the other ones, it automatically canceled them. Look, order cancel, order cancel, order cancel, order cancel. The bot did it. Yo, man, we did that, y'all. We did that. And we did that in less than 2 hours. 2 hours. We did it in less than 2 hours. Wow. Wow. Now listen, this is just the beginning. This is a basic strategy, right? And all I got to do right now is click run, put this thing in a loop. I can make this run on 10 pairs at a time. I can make this read from the news. Like I said, I can have this check other indicators. We can do whatever we want with this, y'all. So what I would love for y'all to do is to rewatch this replay. Please make sure that you understand and grasp a lot of this. If not, Wednesday, I want y'all to come back, or next session, whenever I see you again Monday, I want you to have 2 or 3 questions for me, right? Start thinking about, I want you to really like use your imagination, right? because nothing's off limit to us no more. We got the technology, it's here. Think about like, what can I really do with this kind of power? With AI, with coding, what can I really put together? And I want you to bring back those questions that you may have on like, where you want to take this? You know, where do you really want to take this? And we can start with just the trading bots, and then we can move on to robotics. We can move on to chat bots. We can move on to sneaker bots. We can move on to building apps. We can move on to building computer vision, virtual reality, whatever, right? But let's start somewhere. Let's just start thinking about, at least with this trading, what could we do? What could you build? What would you love to see happen? Like I told y'all, my holy grail is I want to be able to make money while I sleep. I don't want money to be a factor in my life. I want to be able to work on things because I literally want to work on it. It's only purely passion. Like tonight, this is just passion. I'm here for free. And shout out to the people who said super chats. I don't even know how that works. I got to figure out how to get that money out of YouTube. Shouldn't be a problem, you know, whatever. I know YouTube, they do right by people, but I'm just saying, like, I want to be able to do stuff like this, you know? So I want you to kind of use your imagination and know that you are now wielding a bunch of power. How are you going to use it? Okay. Remember, Explore members, I want to give you access to all of this code. So be sure to sign up for the Explore membership. Show y'all a link real quick. It's $39.99 a month, $40 a month, $10 a week, $10 per week to join the tribe. $10 per week. Think about where you waste $10 at every single week that you know you don't need to be spending that $10. You already know. You already know, okay? Come join the tribe, y'all. This is the best investment you can make for yourself, best investment you can make for other people, because remember, your funds goes towards helping others. On that note, if you want to do a year, if you want to get a year, we'll pay half of it for you out of the scholarship fund. Send me an email or send me a DM and we'll get you all set up, okay? I will see y'all Wednesday. Any questions before we jump off? Any questions? Don't forget, write down stuff, have it ready for me Wednesday. We're going to tighten up the trading bot, and then we're going to move on to our next project, okay? Woo. This was great, y'all. This was really great. This is super dope. Do we get access being an unlocked tribe member? Access to what? Access to what specifically? I'll follow up too. I'll send y'all email too. All right, cool. Yep. What time Wednesday? We're gonna do let's do 8 p.m. That should be good, right? Travel now. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, yep. Yeah, 8 p.m. should be good. Yeah. Outstanding, boy. You knocked it out. Exciting, makes me want to shout. Yes, sir. Great work. Thank you. Thank you. Central Eastern time. So Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Yep. Yes, yes. Access to Explore. Okay, so Explore is a membership. So, excuse me. Explore is the membership. So if you want access to Explore, then yes, you sign up for the $40 a month plan. You might be a member of another path. We have different paths. What else? If you're a member of the Python path, you also get access to the code, the AI school, and the AI group as well. Yeah, either one of those paths, and you get access to the group. I'm also going to be emailing y'all the Slack link. Most likely, I'm going to do it first thing tomorrow morning. I'm not even going to hold you. Tonight, I'm about to go spend the rest of the night with my family. And I'll send y'all access to the Slack group tomorrow. While we in there, I want everybody, when you get invited, jump in, introduce yourself, where you from. If you want to share your occupation, I think that would be dope, because you never know who in the group can either use your services or maybe in the same field as you, and like y'all both trying to get out of that field together. Maybe you got tips and tricks, whatever it may be. But I think just share some information. Context helps people, understand more about who you are, or at least some parts of you, because I know who you like. Your job and your location doesn't tell everything about you, but it's a starter, icebreaker. So introduce yourself, be positive, be healthy. We have a safe space. This is a no judgment zone. Ask as many questions as you want. Lean into the tribe. Lean into me as your coach. Accountability is my top skill. I want you to be great. So definitely go all the way in. All right. Will we need to register for the extra class? Yes. So I'll send you out an email with the registration link as well. And then also, as long as you subscribed on YouTube and got notifications turned on, you'll get a notification as well. But I'm gonna send out a link for you to register. Yep. See you Wednesday, same time. Okay, you'll be a little late. It's fine. It's fine. Cool. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, Humble. Yep. And if you Humble, also, if you already a member, reach out because I can get you a discount code because members get discounts on additional memberships. Okay. Oh yeah. It gets even greater. It gets greater. This is just the beginning. If you haven't been around Unlock Academy for the 5 years, we have only been getting better. And the next 5 years, we're going to grow even exponentially more. So I'm excited, y'all. Thank you so much. I will tap in with y'all Wednesday. If I don't see you Wednesday, I'll see you next Monday. Peace. Unlock.